Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play, episode 185. No, it's not. Episode 236. And okay, gotta do some quick explaining, because I did the same bloody thing just again. Firstly, it's now the 19th of October, 4:11 AM, earlier when I was doing my episode. So, depending when this goes out, these are going like twice a week, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think when these go out. Because I think Sins is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's Pillars, or Thursday, Sunday. So either Thursday or Sunday, whenever you saw the last one. I probably, hopefully, when I edit it, I've changed the start of it for that reason. Well, I'll explain in a second. But basically, I recorded that one earlier. Tiffy came down, took MJ out, and then spent some time with her. Because my throat, as you can tell from the last episode, was getting really rough again. So having a break from it, trying to help my throat, and trying to get an episode or two done now. They're probably going for a bath. As I said earlier in the last episode, I was going to do 5 of them, maybe 6, but I don't know if that's even possible now. Today anyway, hopefully finish up Sunday. But my throat is not helping this. But what I was saying earlier, basically I believe I said it's 184. The reason I did that, because I'm editing Stalkers 2 on the computer, and I had it on the page of 184, and my brain didn't click over, flip the page over at 184 when it comes to bloody Starfield. So I realised, but obviously I've already said it all, so when I come to edit Starfield, long as I remember, hopefully I can cut out where I say 184 and replace with, what was it last week? 35, so, or last Thursday, whatever it was, Sunday, replace with 275. Hopefully, just say that. If it doesn't, that's why, and if my 235, I can't even say the blade number right, 235 sounds, no, 236, for crying out loud. 236. If my 236 sounds weird compared to everything else in the episode, that's why, because I cut it out and replace it with 236. Well, we're on 237, and I was on the same page, because again, I'm editing, so I keep coming on glancing at it, and it was on that page again, and I read 185. So I apologise for that, again. This is why I like to just sit down and, knock out 4, 5, 6 episodes a month. Because as long as I got the number correct, theoretically, they all should be correct after that. Because I'm not messing around flipping pages. But with my throat being so funny and cough, I think was it 2 or 3 times last episode where I had to stop and stuff. It's just making these really slow and painful for me to do. Anyway, so we are on 237. I'm about to chat with him and continue with this mission, so I'll carry on. And again, I apologise for my throat being all rough. And again, if I don't speak as much during this bit of the series, it's again because I'm ill with my throat and everything right now.
With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Varun. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more.
You don't.
So rubbish. I set out to find him.
I'm just trapped. Oh, very quickly, I just remember before as he started, it's 19th of October, remember this, because that's the date this is basically happening. In other words, this could be going out in November, it could be going out in January, and at that point, this stuff might pass. But basically, everything that can go wrong is going wrong for us right now, for me and Super Tiffy. With her being ill, me being ill, I think I explained, she's basically got 4 teeth to be, after the pregnancy, they've turned around, I think 8 teeth she needs to be done. They apparently cracked because of, to do with hormones and stuff with the pregnancy. And she was doing 4 of them this year and 4 next year, getting them fixed. She had the 4 done-ish. Apparently they put these, the way Tiffy explained it, they file them down, so they're sensitive. They put caps on them, I use the word pretend, but not pretend, are they? They're not fake. What's the word? What's the word? Temporary caps. And then next week, Monday specifically, so over a week from now, she's supposed to be having the proper ones on, whilst her permanent ones that obviously were molded, etc, etc, etc. Well, the other week, one of them fell out while she was eating. So she went back to them, and apparently, I thought they put another one back on it. She said they did it in the end. They said we might as well wait until next week. Well, next week's Monday, etc. So she's basically just been eating on one side of her mouth. because obviously, and trying to use straws more because obviously gets the other side painful. Well, she was eating earlier and another cap fell off. These things are supposed to be temporary and stay temporary until, you know, the dentist removes them to put the proper ones on. And I was like, it's not the... It's the same side, right, at least. And she's, nope, it's the opposite side. I was like, seriously? And we have a wedding we're going to next Saturday, apparently, for one of her cousins. And if he's now afraid she won't be able to eat anything there. I said, well, maybe buy some soup, bring that with us, and use a straw while we're there. She just can't take soup to a wedding. But what, you need to eat. So, it's over a week away. We're technically, we're signing. Here's for Sunday now, Saturday night, Sunday morning. So, like, it's over a week away. The wedding's Saturday, and then it's the following Monday. So the whole thing with the government shutting down, so we're not getting any money right now, so our paychecks aren't coming in, what's not good. The threat of not being able to receive our money once Tiffy goes back, so that's good. The fact me being ill, the fact her being ill, the whole rubbish with this parcel taking forever and all this thing. It's just one thing after another after another after another right now. It really is. Okay. Oh yeah, and of course, technically because I got ill, I missed my injection, so that means I've got another 10 days, so it might set me back by another week or two. So I think they have to recalculate after 10 days or something, like give you the one you had the week before. So that means extra injections now. It's just, we went to that party the other day, and of course that party went to pot and that, because it took us, we got lost over an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there, and another hour plus to get back after being there for half an hour, so we were bloody late because we got lost. And of course we pulled in and we were all puked up all in the car and all over the place, literally about a minute and a half away from the house. You know, you pass a street, you know, like this street, and then this is our street. She pukes up on this street. And we have to go down there, and we're done. It's just like everything that can go wrong is going wrong right now for us. So I'm hoping stuff will turn around soon. You know, they'll go back to work. We'll get all our back pay. You know, I'll stop being ill, so I'll just let my phone behind with the channel. Of course, her teeth, her stop feeling ill. My parcel arrives. You know, I'm even getting worried about bloody the vampire game now. You know, I pre-ordered back in 2019, and they stated that all previous pre-orders would be honoured, with the exception of ones they contact you to refund. I've never been contacted for a refund. And I put it up from Home to Bundle, but they haven't put it back in the store. But I go into the thing and it says it's still there. And I'm just thinking about it, like, you know, when it comes to the 21st, well, obviously it's 19th now, that's only going to turn around, oh yeah, we don't get the key for you. After I was loyal and kept the pre-order since 2019. Like, I'd be really annoyed if they do that. Because, like I said, I kept it in because they kept saying that, you know, the Blood game has got a new developer. We're going to honour the pre-orders unless we personally contact you to refund you, or the seller you got went through contacts you to refund you, and they haven't. So I've just stepped with it, and I got the biggest one too, the Bloodborne edition, what obviously gets converted into whatever the biggest one is now. So I'll be really annoyed if I don't get it and have to get a refund after the fact, because then I lose the pre-order bonus that I literally pre-ordered since 2019. You know. Anyway, and it's worrying me now because everything's going wrong of late. Then I sort of think, wait a minute, what about that? You know, everything just keeps going wrong right now for us. Is that going to be next thing that goes wrong? Because I thought, at least I don't have to worry about that. It's been pre-ordered 2019, so it's not like I need to desert. Oh, I really want to get that, but I can't because we don't have the money because no paycheck come in. I paid for it, what would it be, 6 years ago? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 6 years ago. So we'll see, basically. But yeah, again, I apologise for my rant. I'm just so sick and tired of it right now. Falling behind with stuff because I'm ill, tired, all this stress with money. And, oh, God. Again, I'm saying this is on the 19th of October. Not sure when this specific episode goes up. Just want to re-emphasise that because this might go up in January, for example, and we might be completely fine by then. Or else, if we're not fine by January, then I don't even know if we'll be doing the channel anymore at that point. Because we probably won't be in the house or anything because no money's coming in 3 to 4 months. So, we'll see. Hopefully everything's going fine and I'm like, yeah, got my parcel, you know, vampires on the channel, and I didn't have to rebuy it. from the refund and I got the pre-order bonus. No, I missed it, and you know, obviously 3 months time, I'm not ill anymore. I hope it doesn't take that long to get better. TV's teeth are all sorted, and we're just getting over a great, amazing Christmas. That'll be great. Well, let's focus on this. So again, I apologise when I'm doing these episodes because, like, my throat, and on top of that, some of these. What's the word? I don't want to say whining because it's not whining. I don't want to use the word bitching. I literally said the correct term earlier. And again, I'm tired because I'm ill. It's making my brain not think right. Ranting. I guess that's the correct term. Apologies for these rantings right now, but I kind of feel need to get off my chest type thing, and it's really the only way I can really do it. So thank you for being the soundboard, and hopefully you should still enjoy my things. Yay! Okay, I'll focus on this. It's a little arrogant. Wow. I kind of feel what I just said because she's a little arrogant. The next bloody word I was sworn into. Oh boy. He's not answering me. Yeah, I really think you care about what I'm saying right now. I don't know anymore. I really don't. It's a little arrogant to think you could just demand an audience. I kind of feel that's literally what I'm just saying. I'm demanding you listen to me right now, people. Demand an audience with a great serpent. Okay, I didn't put a serpent pot in there. Good, you put it back to the game. Doesn't seem to have worked. It's a little arrogant to think you could just demand an audience with the serpent. Like, I feel like I kept on saying that because my whole thing through this is like the serpent's not real. You know, you basically look at the invisible snake in the sky. And you've been nut job doing this. Basically the gist of my character's playthrough with this, hasn't it? So I think I've said something about the serpent once or twice when I felt it came across a bit sarky. You know, sometimes I don't think when I did say it came across sarky in the game, you know, I thought it was going to be sarky. Doesn't seem to have worked. All of this was just to contact the Great Serpent. That one.
At first, I thought so too. And I despaired. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar.
Seriously?
I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me.
What?
Hidden amongst the experimental failures.
Doesn't make sense what you're saying, mate.
This vortex, the place between places, and the energy it holds, could be harnessed, refined, directed.
Okay, stop a minute. So what you're telling me is you're doing this to talk to the Great Serpent, and you're following what your dad tried to do to talk to the Great Serpent. His failed, but then you're like, I want to talk to the Great Serpent, but wait a minute. The only way I can talk to the Great Serpent if the Great Serpent left me instructions so I could talk to him. He has left me instructions, so I can talk to him. But that means you already talked to him if he left you instructions. That means he's real. But if you haven't spoke to him, then he hasn't left you instructions. That means he's not real. Like, you're not making sense, mate. It looks very directed to me right now. Thank you. That's probably the best one. You think your God intended for you to destroy your city? I feel that could be Kasaki way, but you probably won't take it that way. I don't see what this has to do with contacting Great Serpent. I kind of feel free of a little bit, really. None of this looks very directed to me. It makes sense. I feel like that would be more Sarky, but I don't think the game would take it as a Sarky comment. And otherwise, I think that's probably the best one. Otherwise, you think you got intended to destroy your city, you loony? You know, something like that. Be a bit Sarky and throw it in to emphasise its Sarkiness. You know, well, I think you would just take it as me. Do you think God intended? I do say your God, not our God. I guess it could be with your. This has to do with contacting the Great Serpent. Yeah, I think with your. I think if you said, if you think our God intended for this destroyer to say, I think it would be like, I'm generally asking. But you think your God intended for you to destroy your city. That's a bit sarky, isn't it? Surely. I'm going to go with that. I think that's sarky.
No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated.
No,
I assure you. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors, capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant.
What's that got to do with the Great Serpent, mate? You go talking to him.
The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers loyal to the great serpent and our cause.
How do I get out there? You're behind the glass.
House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race.
There's a lot of people.
Tinan Varun's mandate can be
zoom in.
fulfilled. The Serpent's Crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the great serpent.
No, it's not, mate.
We are following his will.
Making an army. Why? To attack people.
The glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant.
I ain't your servant, mate.
Activate the pods. Carry out the serpent's will. And begin House Varun's triumph.
No. Like what? Come to talk to Asuka, release the phantoms, or terminate pod life support. Yeah, terminate them. I would like to save the people here, but you could. Is there a way to see what you just said to me? Because my gist is you're making an army that can teleport anywhere in the universe to basically kill the infidels. Is the gist I've got from what you just said. Am I understanding that right? Stump status. Do we not have a speech thing to go back and listen? Or read? Main. Entering the Citadel and finding whatever I've learned the true purpose behind the experiment tends to restart the Serpent's Crusade. Crusade, that word definitely means that. So we to strike the first blow by activating the vortex. Okay, I really want to. It's just going to just reset the missions. Well, not reset, you know what I'm saying. Is there no way of. Like, wait, I can see the past talk, what you just said. I guess I could reload it and re-listen. Make sure I understood it right, but. Ship. Mission. There is there? Why the hell do you not have that game? This is an RPG. There is there? Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna just re-listen to that very carefully. That's my understanding. He's gonna use this, and the word crusade means to kill people. This was I'll say it after, didn't it? Sorry, as I loaded, I sneezed. I had to cut away quick. Okay, we're gonna skip through and get to that last bit quick.
With all that has gone wrong.
Okay, can I skip?
I grew up here. By the time
don't care. Okay, doesn't seem we have word. All this is just contact the Great Serpent. I don't think you could just demand all this to the Great Serpent. So what did I go with all this? Well, that's what I said.
At first, I learned. And over time, this fort.
Don't intend to destroy your city.
No. An unfortunate consequence of simply utilizing the vortex energy. We have learned that we can create powerful warriors capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant.
The reason?
The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers loyal to the great serpent and our cause.
And your cause is?
House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Tinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's Crusade can begin.
I was right, that's what he means.
Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the great serpent that we are following his will.
Oh, it's not.
And now, the glorious honor
I was right, that's basically what he's saying, isn't he?
My faithful servant.
Ain't your faithful servant, mate.
Activate the pods. Carry out the serpent's will. And begin House Varun's triumph.
So yeah, that's basically what's happening. This is an army that's going to be teleporting all over the systems and killing people who don't believe. So we can talk to you first. Protocol. Is there a way? Life support. Okay. So this is a life support off. Back here. This talks to you. This Crusade protocol activates. So yeah, I want to touch you first before we do this. Because so far, you sound like a nut job. Even more so than when I fought got you.
Please, I have waited so long for this. Just activate
Wage
the
war on the
plots.
system. Maybe I should just go straight to that. So literally is what I was thinking he was trying to do. It's right there. It happens if you activate these parts. Why do you have to? We don't want to do this. Because you can't, that's why it's obvious.
What other choice do we have?
Not to do it.
The heathens and heretics loathe our very existence already.
You loathe them.
Why not be what they expect?
You prove people
finishing
wrong.
what Jinan Barun started, we fulfill our duty to prepare the way for the Great Serpent. And none will ever again dare mock or belittle us.
Wow. This is why they fear you. Because you're doing exactly what they fear. You should prove them wrong and show kindness and help them, and eventually that fear will slowly go away. Basically be the better people. But no, they fear you because they're scared you're going to do something like what you're bloody doing now. Wow.
Peace? You think House Barun has known peace? We suffer each and every day. This will restore the balance.
These parts.
You yourself must have encountered the phantoms in Malign Dam. You know how formidable yet limited their abilities were. The Varun soldiers suspended within these pods are an improvement on all of that prior work. Activate the system, and they will be suffused with vortex energy, making them nearly invulnerable, giving them almost unlimited engagement range. They will be proof that House Varun's ascent to glory has begun. None will be able to deny it.
Well, that's obvious. I'm going to say, like, why do I have to do it? Because he can't. We've done it by now.
Well, surely you can see that I am unable, or else I would have done it by now.
Like what I just said.
And I think it fitting that the Great Serpent has led you this far
to
now allow you to be the one to restore House Varun to greatness.
Ah, boy. I wouldn't mind doing the proper thing now. But maybe just quick reloading, just doing the opposite, just see what would happen. But doing what I do first is the proper stuff, so. Mate. Have a look at this. Normal. Status, emergency shutdown request. Warning. Shutdown will terminate all test subjects. Confirms required. Oops. What did I do? I pressed by mistake. Emergency shutdown. Activate life support system terminated. Fly. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Just save the universe.
What have you done? You've killed them all!
Did I?
You think you can override the will of the Great Serpent?
Well, I just did.
You pledged yourself to House Varun, but you are like all the rest. Weak of will.
I didn't place without anyone.
A betrayer. And in the end,
That's what I said. What,
you
mate?
have changed nothing.
Haven't? Why?
There will always be one more willing to serve, and once I have restored the Citadel, I will find them and send them out into the settled systems.
What, to get me?
Intruders in level. Emergent.
Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things. They will not stop me. The work will be completed now! Come then, all of you, ascend the Citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
Okay, I'll get to Pinnacle. Is there an easy way to get there? So I might do an episode where I just go back and just see what the opposite outcome would be. Speaking of which, we are 25 minutes. So I think we'll end in a second. I'm gonna get in why I can save and thingy, let my energy go back up. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I've been IVATOPIA. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Have a great, wonderful day. And see you next time, and we'll hopefully finish this guy off for good. Let me just be quick. Okay, hopefully I won't go straight to cutscene or anything, and we'll end. So see you next time, everyone. Have a great one day, and bye!